Hello, and hello. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to Last Week in Germany, where I, some random mother fudger here in America, USA, react to the top posts out of the German subreddits from the past week. Let's do it. Majority sees older people at an advantage. Not even a third of Germans consider the pension system to be fair to all generations. And that's Merz's reaction. Well, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to make this whole video about the German pension system, although that does actually sound interesting to me, so I might jot that down to react to it this week. It is reminiscent of how I feel about the Social Security system here in America, which you pay into your whole life and then you get paid out, based on how much you put in, which effectively means old people are being paid out Social Security in proportion to how rich they already are. So the rich people get more money. And then on top of that, Trump just made it to where Social Security, or he was trying to make it. Honestly, I don't remember if this passed or not, but they don't have to pay tax on their Social Security, which once again just disproportionately benefits the rich people, because they would have to pay more tax on their higher Social Security. I've noticed that Trump only seems to care about the people who are exactly like him. So if you're like an old, rich white dude, then you're going to do great here in America under Trump. The public prosecutor's office views Pinocchio as permissible criticism of Merz. Oh, that's interesting. So you can call him Pinocchio. Criticism of power protected by freedom of expression and therefore permissible. Well, I think that's great, guys. If you want to call him Pinocchio, you can do it. That would actually be the nicest thing I've ever called Donald Trump. Surveillance software. SPD wants to block Palantir at the federal level. Did you guys see this happened to occur just hours before, the whole war with Iran thing started? But the Department of War here in America declared Anthropic, the creators of Claude, which is a super powerful and popular AI used by programmers. They declared it like a supply chain risk, which is insane. And they did it because Claude or Anthropic was refusing to take down their safeguards on their model for the Pentagon that would allow the Pentagon to commit mass surveillance or create fully autonomous weapons. Anyway, that was something that was really interesting and totally outrageous that happened here in America. And it's been totally overshadowed, unfortunately, by this. But yeah, then there's Palantir, of course. SPD wants to block Palantir at the federal level. I mean, if you value privacy, then I say that sounds like a fantastic idea. But it should probably be more broad than just Palantir. It should just be all spy software. And then there's this, of course. I mean, this has nothing... Well, I was going to say it has nothing to do with Germany, but of course this has something to do with everybody on planet Earth. Iran's supreme leader is dead. One can have whatever opinion one likes about the individual parties, but objectively speaking, it's a good thing that Khamenei... I've heard his name pronounced a million times, and I still don't know. No, he's an asshole anyway, so oh well. He no longer holds power over the Iranian people. I wish the Iranians, both in Iran and in the diaspora, all the best for the coming weeks and months. I mean, yeah, that's the difficult political aspect of it. It's kind of reminiscent of Venezuela, where we took out, a total bastard, but obviously we only did that for oil. Now, in this case, I actually don't even really know why we're doing this. And this is a way bigger operation that also has way bigger ramifications for the entire world. No matter how you look at it, I find it amazing how the USA, if they really want to, can change the entire order in the Middle East. It says a lot about how sparingly other presidents use military power. Yes, maybe the most disturbing thing about this to me is that Trump's use of military power has been drastically, if you haven't noticed, it's been drastically escalating over the past, 1 year, which is just the amount of time he's been in office. So I can only imagine what's going to happen over the next 3 years, assuming we are not able to impeach him and remove him from office. I mean, he's obviously a psychopath, he's mentally ill, psychopath. So we all know what happens when that type of person wields this much power. It's not good, because it doesn't really change anything. Maduro was abducted by military force, and everything in Venezuela's political system continues uninterrupted just as before. Likewise, Khamenei's death will not mean the end of the regime. I think I don't know what that is. I think that's downplaying a little bit on what is going on. I think this definitely will change things. Whether it's for the better or worse, we'll see. Past presidents knew that such a blow would be useless if the underlying system was not changed. I mean, I think there's a lot of nuance to this whole situation. One of which is that, Iran, of course, stores all their missiles and drones in underground bunkers in the mountains that were previously, we weren't able to touch them without these bunker bomb missiles. So now we have the capability of blowing up these giant arsenals they are hiding. So, I mean, just technologically, we weren't necessarily capable of a mission like this, and the intelligence to take out the supreme leader like that with just ease. And this definitely sets up the regime and the region for a civil war or an uprising that could change the underlying system. In other news, this girl is now a German citizen. I don't know why I felt creepy saying that. But this is the top post of the week on our Germany. And that's awesome. Congratulations. I just felt like a dating ad or something. Like, German men, this girl is now a German citizen. That's not what this is. German engineering never disappoints. What is this? Because you guys sell beer a little bit differently than we do here in the States, right? Here in the States, you would buy like a 12-pack and it would come in a cardboard box. But you guys can buy beers individually, right? Which you can do that here in America, but it's different. Now, but what do we got here? It's like a crate that you could carry just 10 beers, or you could carry 20 by linking them together. Miraculous self-splitting case of beer. Easy to carry it back to Pfand machine alone. Isn't that impressive? Honestly, I feel stupid, but I'm still confused on I know what a Pfand machine is, of course. I'm still waiting to collect mine. But why would you carry this to a Pfand machine? And what does it mean, self-splitting case? Like, are other cases not self-splitting? You have to split them yourself? And how does that make it easier to carry? I could imagine it would make it easier to buy 10 beers instead of 20. Well, everything, more or less, remotely related to beer is serious business in Germany. Early generations of Pfand machines could not distinguish between full and half crates, and you could double your Pfand by initiating the miraculous self-splitting. You put the whole crate into the Pfand machine? Wait. What the hell happened? Why is it frozen?
Technologia!
Why does cheesecake in Germany taste so different and better? As an Indian in Germany living here since 5 years, and I have to say, I think I'm officially obsessed with German cheesecake. Any other traditional cakes you want me to try? I wonder if it tastes a lot different than what we have here in America. I mean, of course, baked goods in general are notoriously, better in Germany. You guys are good at baking. But I wonder if it's like a totally different recipe. It looks relatively similar to what I would know as a cheesecake myself. It's probably the ready access to quark in Germany. They do have some good physicists. You guys are nerds. Oh, look at this. The German bowling. I don't know what just happened. Whoa, I wonder what this... I guess this stops you from going over the line. In America, there's nothing physical there, but if you step over the line, it will detect it and punish you. Not physically, just like in your score. Silent rooms at BER are eerie and cool. What the hell? What's BER? Should I know this? BER, Germany. Berlin Airport. Okay. What is this room? What is a silent room? Why would this be in the airport? Is it for like religious purposes? The hell? This is insane. It looks like King Tut might be in there. Hey. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a phenomenal weekend. I'll see you again next week. Goodbye.